Thank you very much. So a quick introduction of what we're going to see in the next 3 days. So first, I want to welcome you here also. We do expect more people to come over. Probably going to come later today, and with more speakers. First, as Brian said, we want to really thank all the sponsors. Without the sponsors, we wouldn't be able to host the 3 days event here and bring all those sessions here. So I would like to help to thank all the gold sponsors, and if you have time, please go through their tables during coffee breaks and lunch, as well as the media sponsors. And Rich here from Inside HPC is taking videos of the sessions here, and you're gonna post some of them on his website as well for people to check after. So this is what we gonna have today on the agenda. After the opening, we're gonna have Thomas Schultes from CSCS to bring the first keynote sessions, and then we're gonna have sessions by DK. DK is gonna cover, DK Panda from Ohio State University is gonna cover the MPI side of the world, and he's also gonna cover the big data side of the world as well. I think that's tomorrow. So that will be interesting. A session on LRZ, a session on TAC, so covering two of the large systems that exist in the world, a sessions on GPU, and hands-on session at the end of the day, which will provide you more in-depth or hands-on information about more clustering and performance bottlenecks. Now, I would pay attention to that session. Not sure if you know, but people who were here in the previous years, in the last day of the conference, we're going to host a cluster competition with pricing, with prices, pricing, with prices. And I think we have some cool stuff this year, right? We have a couple of, I don't know, iPad and some other stuff. So we will look for 3 volunteers that will want to participate in the cluster competition to get some prizes. And the competition is going to be based on the hands-on session that's going to be provided today. So I would pay attention for the last session. Tomorrow we're going to have a keynote session that talks about clouds and cloud computing, cloud installation. So that's going to be in the morning after the session from DK Panda that's going to go on the advanced side of MPI. And then some storage sessions, HDFS and MapReduce, which will be covered also by DK. And then the Uber Cloud Experience is going to close the day. And on the third day, we're going to talk about dragonflies and some other topologies for HPC clusters, going through some routing elements, sessions on Intel Phi, GPFS, and we're going to close the third day with the cluster competition. So pretty much 3 packed days with a lot of sessions. We do encourage a lot of discussions, and if you have questions, you should raise your hand and don't hesitate. We do want to stay in time, so Brian will be the timekeeper more or less to make sure that we don't go over. But do raise questions or do ask questions if you have any throughout the sessions. We have a conference dinner on Thursday that's going to be happening on the lake. So you're going to cover that one, and as I said, there is clustering competition with prizes Friday afternoon. A little bit about the HPC Council. The idea behind the HPC Council is to do HPC education, training, outreach, and bring more information around new technologies to more people. One of the things that we do is that we do those conferences around the world. And this year it's the 4th conference we're doing in Switzerland together with CSCS. So it's something to be proud on. My only job in the HPC Advisory Council is to put all the logos of all the organizations that are part of the HPC Advisory Council on one slide. That's the only task that I have. So we have 364 last count, so 364 logos on one slide. Just give you a view about the members. Memberships is free and people are welcome to join. You're going to find here a lot of HPC centers, universities, commercial vendors, from server, interconnect, storage, applications, and so forth. Another thing that we do is that we operate a system center that has been created from donations of the members. And that system centers provide capabilities free of charge to people who want to do their own testing, evaluation, development, and so forth. This is kind of a snapshot of what we have. There is a few other systems. They are available on the website if someone wants to log in and use. Their time is given for free for testing and so forth. Another activities that we do is called University Award Program, which we provide dedicated systems for people who want to do research and they don't have access to their own systems. So far we gave 4 awards. Last award was for doing music productions using HPC in 2012. And the last activity that I want to mention here is that we're also managing the cluster competition university, student cluster competition at the International Supercomputing Conference in Germany. We did the first one last year. This year we're going to do the second one. We have 9 teams that coming from all around the world, US, Germany, Puerto Rico, South Africa, 2 teams from China, and that's pretty much it. So 9 teams that's going to compete on running different applications and doing the optimizations during International Supercomputing Conference in June in Germany. You can follow us on all news that we generate or new applications that we post on new things, pretty much on everything that exists out there, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever. So that's pretty much. I do want to welcome you again. Thanks for coming. I think that those 3 days are going to be very exciting. There is a lot of new things that people is going to present here, and I'm really looking forward myself for hearing a lot of the sessions here.